And oops, I think we're live now. Just watching the little thingy go around and around over there. Live video is starting. All right, I think we're live. We are live, and I jumped on here to wish you happy holidays. I'm assuming you're celebrating this week, and if not, well, happy, what day is it today? Tuesday. And the reason I wanted to jump on here today, just for a few minutes, is to talk about why people never accomplish their goals, and of course, how you can. Now, if you're in the group, in one of the groups that we have here, then you're obviously interested in success. Would that be accurate? I'm assuming yes, that's very accurate. And also, you're interested in improvement. It could be making an improvement in your life, it could be manifesting a particular goal, it could be something that you would love to experience, to have, to do, to be, or whatever it happens to be. I'm going to start off by sharing with you the reasons why people never accomplish their goals, and then I'm going to get into the how part. Also, I want to let you know that we do have an event coming up in a matter of days. Today is the 27th, 28th. What's the date today? 28th. It's the 28th of December. And on the 31st, hey, there's Dana. We are doing an event. I'm going to put the link in the little chat box here, but I'm also going to mention it. It's peggymccall.com/2022. And that'll take you to the event page, I believe. And if not, let us know. You can email support@peggymccall.com and we'll get you that link. And so while I was preparing for, and I've been preparing for this event for 43 years, but definitely been preparing for this particular event. This is going to be an event unlike any other event that I've ever done before. I have created tools and resources for people because I know that if you don't have them, you will not accomplish your goals. And so let's first go to the side of why people never accomplish their goals. And then I'm going to talk to you about how you can and will accomplish your every goal if you follow the advice that I'm going to be sharing with you on December 1st and January 1st. Because as I said, I'm doing an event unlike any event I've ever done before. I've been creating all the content. I've created new bonuses for you. And one of the bonuses that I created is something called a faith building tool. Now, I've already recorded it. My team is doing its magic and they're underlaying some music with it as well. That's going to be one of the things that we give away. We've made it extremely affordable. I'm getting beeping noises here. I suspect that's my team because I know everybody. Hey, there we go. All right, great. Thank you, Roddy. Roddy's just giving me the link for everybody. And he's so awesome. I think Roddy's out right now. Wanted to join us, but he was busy at the time. Okay, let's talk about the reasons why people never achieve their goals. Now, you could probably guess. So we've got a number of folks that are on here with us. I see Dana here, Christina's here. I know both of those lovely ladies, and they totally understand how to set and achieve goals. Now, why do you believe the reasons are, or what do you believe the reasons are why people don't accomplish their goals? If you know or have some ideas, type them in the chat box as we're going along. I'm going to give you some ideas as well. The number one reason why people don't accomplish their goals is very, very obvious, and that is they never set them. If you don't set a goal, well, you're not going to accomplish it, right? You have to set your goals. Now, that's obviously one of the reasons why, hey, there we go. That's one of the reasons why people never accomplish their goals is they don't set the goals. And I see Catherine's written down fear of failure. Absolutely, Catherine. Thank you for posting that there. You're absolutely right. Fear of failure is another one. And okay, so one reason is they never set their goals. Fear not good enough, says Dana. Yes, you're absolutely right. Fear is a big, can be a big influence for a lot of people. Now, fear is debilitative. Fear is going to hold you back. If you stay resonating with fear of what you don't want, you're going to continue to create more of it. Unworthiness, says Dana. Yes, you're absolutely right. If you do not believe you're worthy of the goal, you'll never accomplish it. But if we go back to the first reason that I gave, that people don't set goals, I want to add to that. They don't properly set their goals. I'll give you a couple of examples. One is they set a goal that they know how to accomplish. For example, a new car. Well, they've already accomplished a goal. They've already accomplished that goal before. They're not inspired by that goal. Or they set a goal that's so vague that the universe doesn't know what they're talking about. Or they set a goal that says something like, I'd like this, or maybe that, or this could work as well, or maybe that. And the universe is going, what? Like, what is it that you really want? And speaking of the word want, they write out their goal statements using the word want. I want this. Or by sometime in the future, they're going to have that. Wanting something and imagining something in the future does not accomplish setting goals effectively. All right. So those are a couple of reasons. Now, there's not, there's probably a host of reasons, but the list really isn't that long. And it's not that complicated either when you understand that you are in your own way. Most people are in their own way. And I'm not saying that as a criticism or a judgment. I'm in my own way. We're all in our own way. Why? Because of the belief systems that we have within us. Now, your belief systems are dictating and they're determining everything about you. And if you want to know what your belief systems are, simply look at your results. And so in order to accomplish new goals, there's a number of things that are necessary to do to accomplish those goals. Now, I'm going to be going through that in a very simplistic way on the 31st and the 1st. Now, the reason why I chose those two dates is because, number one, this is the time to make your decisions about what you're going to accomplish in 2022. So let's do it on the 31st of December. Now, I know a lot of people are into partying and they're thinking about what am I going to do or how am I going to celebrate, and that's fine. Get into your partying, celebrate whatever you want. But very few people actually invest the time to set clearly defined goals effectively. Now, as a result of that, very few people accomplish their goals. Now, Wayne Dyer did a program many, many years ago, and I have it actually in my library. It's called It's Never Crowded Along the Extra Mile. And it's true, it is not crowded along the extra mile. Why? Because very few people are willing to do what successful people do. They're not willing to invest the time. They're not willing to invest in themselves. They're not willing to make a decision. They're afraid. So I'm going to tell you that we're going to push the fear aside. I'm going to show you how to build unwavering faith. Faith that's so strong that even if the fear comes up, you know how to whack that down, just like that whack-a-mole game that they have at the amusement parks. There's a game where you get a hammer or a big mallet, and these little things pop up, and you have to hammer them down, and they pop up spontaneously. That's kind of like fear or unworthiness or other negative emotions that pop up. They pop up spontaneously. Why? Because they're in there. They're already there. And again, not a criticism. It just is the way it is. And the more you stay away from criticism and judgment, especially about yourself, the easier and the better it's going to go. Now, we're all on a journey here. Now, Dana, who's here with us right now, has just written a book. It's not yet available for the world to see, but I read her book. And her book is about her journey, the challenges she went through. And she shares very honestly. You see, I share very honestly what I went through. Because what I went through was what some people might call struggle. It is what it is. But you know what? It's in the past. We can't do anything about that. We can learn from it. We can use it for good or greater good, and that's what Dana's doing. She wants to help people. I am here to help people. I believe that's the purpose and the reason why I was put on this planet is to help you. And I take that responsibility very, very seriously. So if you have not registered for the 31st and the 1st for the goal achieving event 2022, Make Your Dreams Come True, then get yourself registered right now. As I said, the investment to be a part of it is really inexpensive. Really inexpensive. It is $26 for 2 tickets. Or you can bring 8 friends and it's $88. I suggest you bring your friends. I suggest you bring everybody that you know, because I understand these materials so well. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that I understand it. I've been teaching it now for almost 30 years. I'm in the 28th year of my business. I've been studying for 43. But more importantly than that, it doesn't matter how much you study. It doesn't matter how much you know. What matters most are your results. That's what matters most. And my results speak for themselves. I've gone from being raised in a very poor, dysfunctional, abusive family to being a multimillionaire, living an amazing life, accomplishing any goal that I set for myself. So what I'm guiding you through to set and accomplish your goals is essentially what I do. So I've divided the event into 2 days. So the 31st, we're going to get into really getting clarity around what you would really love in your life, how to effectively set those goals, how to get out of your own way. And then we're going to get into building the faith, having that knowingness that what you desire is already here right now so that you can carry it forward. And I've created the tools for you. So we've got a number of surprise bonuses that I've already created that are going to be given away. I have a surprise interview that I'm going to be doing with the person that's on this planet who knows more about goal achieving than any other living being. We're not announcing that yet, but it's going to be offered and given to anyone that registers for the live event on the 31st and the 1st. So I'm here to say that we're at the 28th of December. In 3 days, I have allocated hours of my time. Now, it is not only the hours of my time that I've allocated. I have invested days and months and years getting ready for this and getting ready to serve you. I don't have to do these events. I choose to do these events, and I choose to do them because I know I can help you. And I know that there might be just one thing, one little thing that's been your big block that has been stopping you from accomplishing your goals. And I'm going to help you get out of your own way. Or if you're somebody like Christine Lee, who's also on the call right now, who's not only a phenomenal student, but she's also one of our Destiny coaches, that you've got to a point where you understand, you've been such a serious student, you understand the importance of being in the study all the time. Christine is part of our Skipping Levels program. We'll be talking about that as well. You see, I have been involved in the study for 43 years, but I didn't drop off at some point and say, oh, I've got it all figured out. I think if you think you've got it all figured out, you're in a very dangerous place. I know my good friend Bob Proctor studies every day. I study every day, every single day, because as a human being, we have an opportunity. What's that opportunity? The opportunity is to get better or worse. Now, you actually have that as a choice. You may not even realize it, but every day you wake up, you're given that choice. Will you make your life better today, or will you make your life worse? Now, I don't think people are getting out of bed in the morning looking at themselves in the mirror and going, am I going to make my life better today, or am I going to make my life worse? Oh, I think I'll make it worse. Nobody decides that. But it's an unconscious experience. Why is it an unconscious experience? Because they're continuing to think the same thoughts that they thought the previous day. They're continuing to engage in emotions that are blocking them, that are holding them back. The fear, it's debilitating. They're afraid they're not going to have the money. They're afraid they're not going to be able to do it. They're afraid they won't make that sale. And as long as they stay there, what are they going to do? They're going to produce worse results. And I know that's not what you want to do. So I want to help you. I want to help everyone that's here. Well, thank you, Christine. I just put my reading glasses on. And she said, Peggy is an amazing example for many of us. Greatest mentor, success is guaranteed. And you know what, Christine? You're absolutely right. Success is guaranteed. Your success is guaranteed. Everybody who's watching this, their success is guaranteed. So join us. I'm going to write the link in here again. Join us on the 31st and the 1st. 10 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern time. Yes, we're recording the whole thing. If you can't be there live, hoping that'll be recorded, yes, absolutely. Oh, Rose Parade is happening on the 1st at 8 a.m. Okay, what's most important to you, Catherine? What's most important to you? You can record the Rose Parade. Get on this. It's better to get on the event live. You see, you got to put your priorities in place here. And I'm talking about you being a priority, your dreams being a priority, you accomplishing them being a priority. So allow this to be your priority. Don't let anything else get in your way. I've had clients from all over the world, and I'm holding this event at 10 a.m. Eastern. Well, I know in Australia, it's going to already be midnight in some places. I know in other parts of the world, it might be the middle of the night But I'll tell you something. Those that are hungry for success, they'll get on the calls. Now, when you're on the calls, you're also going to have an opportunity to ask questions. Now, I've got a lot of material I'm going to walk through during this event, but I'll also make some time to be available for questions. If you're watching the recording, you're not going to be on for those questions, so get on. There's a difference between getting on a live event and watching a recording. There's a difference in the energy involved. So I'm going to suggest you get on the live event. So no matter where you live, like I know there's some people, Christine Lee as an example. Christine Lee lives in California. She gets on our calls. We have calls, she's in Skipping Levels as I mentioned. We have calls sometimes at 9 a.m. Eastern. Well, in California, that's 6 a.m. Not only is she on the call, she's sitting there with her coffee, smiling, she's dressed, and she's all ready to go. And that's what we're looking for, those that are ready to go. Oh, you're sitting in the stands. Oh, cool. Well, that sounds great, Catherine. So yes, definitely sign up for the event. Oh, you're going to do the live event with us on the 31st and then catch the recording? Perfect. Okay, that's great. All right, thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to bring my best to this event. I don't think I've ever been more excited about an event than I am about this one that we're doing on the 31st and the 1st. So bring your hunger, bring your desires. Excuse me. Here, I'll drink some water. I'm speaking so fast, my mouth's getting dry. And remember this, you don't have to know how you're going to accomplish your goal. I'm going to show you the way. All right, I'm going to give you the guidance, and then I'm going to arm you with some wonderful tools that will help you. So I wanted to jump on here and make sure that you saw the invitation for this event to ensure that you're registered, and I look forward to seeing you there. So get ready for a phenomenal event. I look forward to serving you guys, and I'll see you on the 31st.